Hey everybody, how are you? Happy Thursday. I have a whiskey sour, but I'm going to wait until a couple of you get on because nobody likes to drink alone. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Let's see. I don't see any comments. Is anybody there? There's Charlotta. Hello. You got your wine, Charlotta? You know, the funny thing, hey, Joellen, I'm not sure if the house is sold yet. I've been waiting and nobody is letting me know the answer. Hi, Kathleen and Guadalupe, Karen. Good to see you all. This has been, yeah, I'm not cheering yet, Leslie. I'm drinking, but I'm not sure why yet. Hey, Sue Burley and Robin. Happy Friday Eve. I like that. Yeah, hi, Leslie and Angie. Yeah, the day started out not so hot. I went to a funeral. It was a lady from church who she had worked in the office, and I knew her pretty well. And she had 6 kids, and she lived a good life. So it was sad, but you know, it makes you think. What are they going to say about you at your funeral? You know, you just wonder. Hi, Glum. Hi, Trisha, Emma, Teresita, Kat, Lynn, Sheila, Karen. I'm missing people. Maybe not. So anyway, I went to the funeral. Then I went to lunch with my friend Peggy. That was very nice to catch up because I haven't seen a lot of people for a while. And hi, Brenda. So then I came home. Well, actually, in the middle of Mass, I got a text because I put it on vibrate. So the walkthrough was at 10 o'clock of my mom's house. And hey, Deborah and Laura, Lori, how are you? Hi, Jennifer. So they said, be on alert, you know, are you available? I thought, well, just leave church and go, you know. So I get this vibration in my pocket. I went out there and my realtor calls and says, they're telling me that the oven doesn't work. Like, are you kidding me? Come on. Hey, Gina from Florida and Elaine. So I'm standing out in the back of church trying to figure out what to do. And I said, is it plugged in? I mean, it worked the last time we were there. We had pizza. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, then they were going back and forth with the lawyer and everybody. And as it stands, then they said, we want $500 credit to buy a new one. Like, I never even heard that it was, you know, what if you did something wrong? And we have given everything that they wanted. We had to pay for landscaping because they didn't like how the dirt was. And anyway, it was a disaster. Hey, Jenny, Kristen, Jane. So I said, you know what, tell them 300 because maybe they can fix it. At least get an estimate, you know, but it's like the closing is happening now. So anyway, I got a thing back and that was their walkthrough at 10 o'clock for closing at 11:30. Like, could you cut it any closer? So yesterday the lock jammed. We had to get a locksmith in there to fix that. That was another bunch of money. You know, it's like, ugh. Anyway, here's the situation. Cheers to whatever happens. I don't know. I think that we did it, but they came back. Okay, I said we'll give them $300. They came back and said $350 for $50. I just couldn't believe it. All right, everybody, retire from cooking and eat out, you fools. Okay, I'll do that. All right. So this is to whatever happened. I still don't know. Nobody wrote to me to say you have a deal, you don't have a deal, you're getting a check, you're not getting a check. I'm assuming that we are, but I don't know. But I'm going to have my whiskey sour, which I hope is good because I made it myself and I'm not very good at it, but might have been a little bit heavy-handed with the bourbon. It's not bad though. It's better. Oh, it's sour though. Wow. Okay. So all is well. So yes, selling a house is a pain. You know what? That's right. It is good. Oh, it is strong. I hope I don't get last time I was at my book club and I drank wine and it was like a wine punch and everybody's looking at me. I went in the bathroom. My face was bright red. I was having an anaphylactic reaction. Yeah, I may not make too much sense. Not that I make that much anyway. Might help me. I might have to do it all the time. Raising your Diet Coke. Okay, well, oh, good, Laura. All right, a teeny tiny bit. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Hi, Rose. What's in a whiskey sour? Well, in this one, it's some Kentucky bourbon. I forget what kind, but it was brand new. Actually last night I left a note for my husband because I usually use the mix, the powder mix, and just put in that. And we put it in the blender, but I didn't want to get it dirty for that. But he had like the little shaker thing, and I did get an orange. So there's simple syrup or sweet and sour syrup, a little bit of that, and then whiskey or bourbon, which I had the bourbon, ice, and maraschino cherries, the best thing in the bottom. I have 2, and an orange, and that's it. It's pretty good. A tipsy live. That is not a bad idea. Anyway, I am just hoping that the house is sold. So I'm living in a little dream world right now, hoping that it is sold. So we'll find out tomorrow. Madeline makes a good one. Yeah, she does. So hi, Dorothy. Hi, Valeria. Yeah, I don't usually drink, but it's symbolic, really. But if it's really good, I might have another one. I did say I'd go see Mom tonight, but tomorrow she's taking us out for a nice dinner to celebrate. Whiskey sour is good. Okay, whatever it is that you want to drink with and to is fine with me. All right, so tonight we have some fun things. I got a box from Sizzix. Somebody has an angry mad face in the in the comments up there. I can see 92 people are watching on Facebook. They have thumbs up, hearts, happy faces, or smiley laughing faces, and then like a mad face, and 16 on YouTube. So hey everybody, this is the continuing saga of the house that has never been sold yet for months and months. We've had a contract, I think, since November, and things keep breaking down in my mom's house, which is in New York, and I'm in Virginia. So I've been just going back and forth with it. And today was supposed to be the closing, but I don't know if it happened. But I am having a drink anyway. So, I've done that too. The making the mad face like a mistake. And then I don't know how to get rid of it. So that's fine. I was mad today, so it wasn't you. Okay. Hi, Denise. Mary Beth, crafts and cocktails. That could be a new thing that we do if this goes well. You're in twice. YouTube for the big TV and typing on the phone. Wow, Naomi, you are good. Yeah. So today when I got home, I found a big box on my. It's after 5 o'clock somewhere. I don't even care. You're hoping with me. Thank you. Sending. Oh, that's good. Voodoo stamps. She's so good with words, Laura. Well, she's a writer. So anyway, I got this nice big box here, and I also have another product that I've kind of been holding on to because I got it a while ago, but in the instructions it said don't show this yet, so I didn't, but I want to try it. So I thought I opened it, but I didn't go through it yet, so I thought that might be fun because I didn't really have a thing to do today. A project, but then I kind of found one, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. So it's big, guys. Look at all this stuff. This I asked for in my never-ending quest to organize my dies. So I got 2, actually. Wow, that was nice. I have 2 of them, and I probably have 2 containers worth of dies. Let's see. It says it will hold 9. So I probably do have two sets worth. So here, this is the binder. Well, let's open it up because this is the die organizer, which I think I showed you some of the other ones. I got these little folders last time, you know, that have the magnetic piece inside, and then you tuck it in and you can put your dies and your embossing folders in here. So, and then they clip into the binder. So I thought maybe it would be fun to get a little organized here and see how it works. And I want to say thank you to Alexis who sent this to me, and Taylor is always on the ball also. So they have, it's nice. It feels like a vinyl maybe. Oh yeah, and the other thing is, Mitziana, do you want to go ahead and announce our winner? We picked our winner for the Valentine challenge. So I don't know if Pam and Mitziana worked on it. Pam is providing the she's going to ship the winner the box. I think that's how we're doing it. Yes, Mitziana. Hey, Angela. So Charlotta, do you want to, I mean, not Charlotta, although she could do it too. I feel like she's part of the team. Mitziana, do you want to announce our winner of the February challenge? I can't see it. There's a little delay here, so she's not sure what, if she doesn't do it, I can do it, but I know who it is. I just thought it's fun for them to do stuff too. Why should I have all the fun? All right. Love these lives. You never know what's going to happen, Nancy. For sure. I might go into anaphylactic shock. It can't get more exciting than that. I hope it doesn't. Because, man, it's pretty good. All right, so there's that. I'm going to put the other one aside for now. All right, the winner is... Okay. She's building the suspense. Drum roll. So spastic. I can't do it. Hold your breath. All right, this is our challenge for February. We did Valentine projects in certain colors that we had in an album in the Eileen Hull fan club. So if you're not a member, go ahead and join because we have lots of fun over there. We have challenges. Oh, okay. Did she say it? And I didn't even... Wait a minute. Congrats, Chris. There she is. Marion Tidley. All right, Marion, I think you're here. I always thought your name was Tidy. I didn't know there was an L in it. Good Lord. Yes, congratulations, Marion. Are you still here with us? Yay. I think you're in the UK. Yes, oh, that's me. Yeah, that's you. Great. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, and it is Tidy. Okay, Tidey. Okay. So, Marion, if you want to, you can message me, and actually, I may have your address, but let me just make sure so we can get that over to you, okay? And we want to thank Sizzix, who is going to mail that for us. They're going to provide the shipping, so that is really nice, and we're happy that you entered our challenge, and your projects were amazing. So thank you very much. See what a nice group we have. Everyone congratulating Marion. Yes. Yay! It's good to have a winner. Okay, so let's get back to this here. Okay, so I have, ooh, look at all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 sets of the magnetic sheets. I think there's 3. I can't see. Printed magnetic sheets. Yeah, times 3. So that's 12. So that's great. Oh, wait, here's another one. All right. I have 15 sheets. That's probably just right about. Okay, so I'll show you these later. Maybe we'll have time to open them up, but I'm not sure. What else? We have, and these are the little folders that go with them. I like them because they're nice and big. See how big they are? But they fit nicely in the binder. Oh, here's some more. Okay. All right, everybody. Oh, no, that's okay. I just couldn't remember. And what is, oh, this is packaging for which I can show you. Wow, we talked about this the other day. These are our new dies that are coming. Chapter 2, we'll just do a quick, because I have to do a trade show next week. And so I have to work with these and use these as my packaging samples. So that's that. So I have to keep those nice and not messed up. All right, and then I got 2 packs of cardstock. This is the botanical colors. I'm really liking their cardstock. It's just a good weight. It's really nice for those little shadow boxes. And then we have the 2 packs of the regular cardstock, and this is solid core cardstock. How many sheets in here? I think there's 6 of each color. Maybe it should say it somewhere. Anyway, I think it's 6 sheets of each color, and there's 20 colors. I don't know. Anyway, they're pretty. I like them because they have, like, you can do ombre effects with them. So that is my nice package from Sizzix. Thank you, Sizzix. We'll be doing some projects. Let's just, maybe I'll put these in this folder just so you can see when we turn the camera down. But I want to show you the other product that I got. And we're going to use this if we get to the project, which I think we will. We're just going to make some tags. These were ones that I made at Christmas time. And we used the tag die from I can never think of the name of this. Waterfall and tags. I just did some variations of this tag. So I made like little folders out of it and put slots in there and used it to make almost like a little, a little thing to tuck in your journals, because you can use this in your new book box. Have another sour. I haven't even had like a couple sips. It is Eileen Hall Spring Store. Yeah. Is 216 GSM, which that probably, Glum, would that be like between an 80 and a 110? It's nice. It feels thicker than an 80 pound, but I don't know. The 2 ways that you measure paper, I don't know how they convert. 80 pound cardstock. Okay. Thank you. Glum is an encyclopedia of paper knowledge and dies. You used my waterfall tag die set yesterday to make a mini book. Janine, we want to see. Put it in the fan club so we can see. You're welcome. All right, Glum. Glum is not far away. Glum, you need to go straighten out those realtors and lawyers up there. Okay? Can you do that for me? Yes, I like their colors too. You remember ridiculous things. I wish I had that. All right. So what I was thinking was, if you did make one of these books, and this would not really fit. I'm working on a couple others, but I'm doing them for classes. So for now, what I was thinking was, these are really easy to just kind of clip in with a paper clip on the side. Go make mean faces. It's not really the realtor. It's their realtor. They should have gone sooner. All right, here's the other product. Now this is from ThermoWeb, and I think the secret is out because I saw my friend Ann Butler use this. So it came in this cute little box, and you may have seen that I had used this stuff called purple tape, and what it is, it's a tape that releases. It's kind of like a washi tape, but it feels like masking tape. Anyway, there's a new thing called pixie tape, and it looks like this. And you know what it reminds me of? A long time ago, you could get stuff like this to put in your hair, or like on bobby pin. I can't remember how you were supposed to use it, but it was a hair product, and it kind of looks like that. And maybe it is that. I don't know. I have no idea. But I wanted to try it because what it's for is when you are working with your intricate dies, and you know how they kind of shift if you're not using the magnetic platform. So you can use that. You can use it for stencils, but the point about it, pin curls, that's what it is. It releases easily and it doesn't stick to your paper. So, okay, all right, I'm not the only one. Your mom used to say you had a mind full of useless information. Great for quizzes. That's good. I bet you're popular at Trivial Pursuit. And then the other thing is there is these pixie dot points, which I think is, let me read it. They're a must-have in any craft room. These easy-release removable dots don't leave any adhesive residue behind and peel easily without tearing paper. Used to temporarily secure gift cards. That's a good idea. Stickers or other removable items from your projects. Pixie dots are also ideal for temporarily holding paper in place while using stamp platform, blending inks, or applying other mediums. Okay, well, we can try these too. Not today, but I don't need these today, but I will give them a shot. All right, so let's open this tape up because I didn't use my magnetic platform today because I've kind of been playing around with not using the chrome precision plate for everything. And if it's a big framelits, it should work with just the regular tabs. Okay, you know what? It doesn't feel like the hair tape. It is very fine though. It's very thin. Back in the day, you had sideburn tape. My older sister used it. Wrapped her updo in toilet paper. Wow, boy, that's unique. Okay, it says this is FAQ. Is pixie tape, that's this stuff, a new version of iCraft purple tape? Because that's what I used. No, pixie tape is made from a different type of backing material and coated with a different type of adhesive than purple tape. Oh, because some users experience tearing with the original solid purple tape, particularly when they're using very tricky words today. When they use manual die cutting machines, we released a second pattern version of purple tape with lower tack. Some of these users told us that the lower tack wasn't strong enough to hold things in place. Our new pixie tape is a light tack micro adhesion tape that holds securely and removes cleanly and easily without tearing paper. Wow. All right, I gotta try this. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to turn the camera down and I'm gonna put a couple of these ones that I have already put in the folder. I just want to have the pleasure of putting them in my new binder. All right, and then we can make a couple of these little tags. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for hanging in here with me, guys. Let me just get another little sip here. I agree, Leslie. The washi tape, it does peel up the paper because I just had some and I used it and I wrecked one of my tags. Okay. All right. I think I have a cool trick that I hope will Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me now, guys? Ugh. How's that? I sent a bunch of angry faces only when the snarky stove. Oh, okay. That's okay. Can you guys hear me? Somebody? Yes, good. Thank you. Okay. I thought I had the thing figured out, but I didn't. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. One of these days I'm going to get it. I'm an eternal optimist. Okay, so here's what it looks like. This is that little magnetic sheet, and look at how it all matches in this pretty color. So I have an extra one of these because I lost one of those. I have it somewhere, but you can see it's nice and big, and that's what I like about it, because a lot of times I do have two sets because it just goes faster when I'm cutting. So this shifts over, and then you can just put that in there. Look at that. I will be so organized. So what I was thinking is I can put like a little label on here, and what I'm going to do is put them in order of most recent. So, you know, this will be on top because that's my newest one. So I can just hold that over here. And then I've got these are my 2 mandalas. And, you know, there's no reason if they're not, you know, they both kind of fit. So I would use one or the other. So they're not technically in the right order, but I'm just going to keep the mandalas together. All right, why is that? Oh, I turned it around. Okay. Oh, well, my slight OCD, I've got to put it. How did I do that? This way? But then see, oh yeah, I will see it when I close it. All right. I'd like to blame it on the drinking. Maybe that's the only thing, because I don't have nails. Let's see, it went in there and I didn't even see it. Anyway, so that would, this is not right. See, it's these simple little things that I can't do. I was right the first time. I just turned it the wrong way, that's all. Good Lord. You think it's the drink? Hi, Pam. Great idea to label them. I feel like my dies in similar envelopes. I've added labels with the Sizzix number and also notes about what they work with. That's a good idea. So I know what to look for coordinating. That is a great idea, Angela. All right, what else do we have here? Here is the book binding. So that one seems to be, I don't think these would come out even if you didn't click them over. Here is our ornaments one. It's Christmas time, or not if you don't want to. This is the pages, folio pages, and flowers and pockets. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is my tag one, which I'm using today. It's upside down again. Oh well. All right, so let me open one, and I'm just going to fill one just for the satisfaction of it. Well, thank you, Leslie. You forgot your drink. It has been a long wait. You're not kidding. And 2 funerals in like 2 weeks. Who needs that? And a war. I mean, it's not been a good run here, guys. Let's see. Here's an older one. This is how I had them stored. And these were little pouches from Dollar Tree. And they were the same kind of idea, but I never did put them in a binder. I had them in like a wooden box, and I would flip through. I usually close them so they don't escape. And sometimes I would keep my packaging just so I had it. But let's get one of our little magnetic thingies here. What do we call them? Magnetic. What is this? Printed magnetic sheet. Okay. Yeah, these are, I think with knowing that how I'm organizing them will help me to find things better. All right, so see how much bigger? This just has a lot more room. Now this is 2 sets at a time, but I can put them like that. This should work. Let's see if we can fit them all. 2 birdies. Little baby butterfly. I don't know, this could be tight here. 2 wings. Maybe they could go. It's like Jenga. I forgot about these cute little butterflies. Okay, see, yeah, that's 2 sets and they fit on there fine. And now this is what I get when I get my kits. They call it a QC sample, a quality control sample. And so I have to test this out when I get it, and then I let them know this is revision A, so that's my first one. And then if I have a correction, then it goes to B. So, I could put this. I like it because it has the number. So I'm not sure if, I bet if I used undo, I could peel that up and put it right there and it would have the correct name, which I never remember, and everything all in one. So I can see this would be very helpful for me. And I could even put this in the back, and I do have other pieces in here too. But it's nice to have the picture of it. So if you're somebody that keeps the photo, then you know which one this is, and you can put that front or back however you want. Okay, what is the bird and butterfly set called? And yes, it happens to be, I just saw I have a couple. It's called Birds and Butterflies. I have some in my Etsy store. So go ahead over. Not sure how many sets I have, but some. These were around a while ago, but they're good. You can't have enough birds and butterflies. Ooh. Oh, that one goes in here, so I don't know what maybe I should close this one up. All right. I will go and fix this later, but anyway, that's how it works, which is pretty fun, don't you think? I love this. So thanks for being here. You were here when it all started, the organization of my life. Hi, Linda Zambori. All right, where is our... I have this right. Maybe I had it upside down. Oh, I had it upside down. All right, so this goes, and you just tuck that in. Yeah. Look at that. So if you're traveling, and then if you're putting it on a shelf, you can label like the dates or whatever, or what numbers or however you organize your dies, just stick a little thing in here. Yeah. They're the nicest ones you've seen. Yes, good job. And what I like about it is this is like a vinyl, so you can wipe this off if it gets dirty. I bet a magic eraser would just, you'd be fine. Oh, I'm excited to organize all my dies. I don't know when, but at some point. Well, I'm going to start traveling again, so I'm going to need them so I can find them. All right. So let's just make a couple of these tags very super simple. No, there's not a handle, Christine. I was looking for that too, because that would be nice. It seems like they could, I wonder if there would be a way if you could do that. I don't see how you could. I wouldn't want to mess up the vinyl because I think I'd rip it. And, these could be heavy. If you've got a lot of dies in here, this could be heavy, and I don't know. It's but it's not hard to just grab it, It's, you can, hold it like just in your hands like this. So I'll put in a suggestion. Okay, so here is the die, and let's see. Here's. Oh, I must have put it in its new little holder. So what I thought I would do is just make a couple, and let's use the big one just because they're easier. So let me show you. There's a couple ways you can do them, and tags are just so handy. You can use them for little art, and you can even adjust them because this here was like a little scrap that I had. And, it wasn't quite tall enough, but it was wide enough. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to cut it off a little. So you can adjust it to whatever size you want. What you could do too is you could even make your paper longer fold it up in here. I don't know how many layers you could cut at one time, but there's all different kinds of ways that you can arrange this on your machine and on your die. And the basic idea, what I did was I cut it smaller than the two cutting lines here. So I took a piece, here's one. I just took a piece of craft cardstock and measured it and made it smaller than these two. And then I'm just going to put this on my machine and cut it. And here are a couple of the ways that you can use this. Now this is, like I said, these I made at Christmas time, but they could just as easily have a spring theme or, you know, some other holiday, Valentine's Day or whatever. And I like it too because you can use all your little scraps and just stick them in here, and they just add a nice little difference and you know, fun in looking. So imagine the handle will be hard to reinforce. Yeah, they are going to be heavy. So this one, I just, how did I do this one? I folded it in half like this, you know, and then it only came, the second piece only came up to here. So I made a pocket. So I wrapped it kind of around and made a little pocket with the thumb punch there and made a little gift card holder out of it. And put a little lace around here and tuck some more little goodies in here. And I like all the little cut aparts and things, so I keep them, and they're just nice little things to add in. On this one, I used my mandala, the original one, and I used it as a stencil, and then just added the love word on there. And I used one of the slot punches or dies to cut a little slot here. And so I can tuck in, you know, like a little card in here or a gift card. Actually, I don't think a gift card would fit. It's a little too small. But you could put a little tag or something. And then on the back, I had extra paper. I didn't want to just chop it off. And so I just let that be inside the fold also. And it makes like a little folder. So you could, you know, glue that down. And then on the back, I just added a piece of the scallop die that I had laying around. And the other nice thing is when you cut it, if you cut a double width, I don't know if you can see that, but it almost embosses around the edge too. So this looks like, to me, like Sizzix paper, and it's squished down the outer border here. But on here, you can see the full texture of the paper. I don't know if you can see it, but it is. Well, yeah, maybe over here a little. So did you add the pocket, or is that part of the die? Hey, Violet, how are you? No, the pocket is, this is one piece of paper that I folded, like, you know, folded that in and that in. And then I took the die and, you know, here are the cutting blades. And then I just laid it like this. This is an extra piece, that little scallop that I added after. But you can see this is how it cuts. Okay. So it's a little cockeyed here because that has a bigger gap, but you know, it's fine. And then this was another element on that die. And so you can mix and match. I have so many scraps, you wouldn't even believe it. This one is the same kind of idea. So you can fit your journaling cards inside there and add your other little things and your, you know, trees and birds and whatever you want. That's kind of a cute little wreath. And then made another pocket on the back, which I don't think I would use a book page for the back unless I did a thumb hole thing, because I'm afraid this is going to break. And I was looking at this before. You can't really get it out so well. So that's not something I would do again. It looks nice, but I probably wouldn't use it for a pocket. So maybe I'll just glue that down, you know. So using folded paper in the die and not cutting. I know, it's just such a good trick. And then did we do this one? No, this is just one. No, I glued two together. So I put these around the edges here and then use the inside for a little pocket. So you can use either side. I did that slot thing again, and that fit just right in there. And then on the back, did I do here? Oh, I guess I just glued these on here, you know. So these are some other ones that I had. That is a very old die. That was, it was a stitchlet, and so it was meant for you to stitch these words. I should get them out again. They were kind of fun. That was way long ago. This is the smaller size, but it works the same way, you know, and sometimes I just do the bottom. Oh, wait, this one I folded up. Okay, so this one worked this way. I put the fold at the bottom there and didn't cut that. So then you get a double one, you know, where it folds up, and then I just slice that across. So these really, there's so much you could do with these. Did we look at them all? So let's just do a couple and then you'll see what I mean. Another addiction that you might want to fiddle with. This one I thought was nice for a gift tag, like on a gift bag. You know, you just thread this through and wrap that around, and these are just the wreath and friend. I mean, very simple. And here it is in color. And then I do like to ink along here because otherwise where it kind of blends in where you have to tuck something. So I do, you know, do the inking before. Here's a couple. I didn't finish these, and these I cut today. So this is just like a folder one. This is a wider one with a little tab. And then let's just cut a couple more and see what we want to make. I was thinking it'd be fun to stamp them. So, all right, let's get our machine. And I'm just experimenting with not using the magnetic cutting pad, just to see what happens if you don't. And I've got this nice, yes, waterfall and tag, yes. Teaching your addictions while under the influence, which reminds me, maybe I need another drink. Can you hear that? I have some more coming. I think I have a couple in the shop, but I do have more coming. I think I ordered 12 more. All right, so what I'm using here is just my standard plate with the shim. And then I'm going to put my flatter one so it doesn't flip around. So the one thing that I do like when I use my magnetic cutting pad or the chrome, you know, no, the magnetic plate, it will kind of sit there. But I don't know. I was thinking, does this stuff really work? So I wanted to try it. So it is very thin. And I probably pulled that off wrong there. So let's get a good piece going here. What's it doing that? It is very thin and translucent. All right, let's start over here. Come on, tape, what are you doing? All right, well, you don't need a whole lot. So I happen to know that I cut this smaller. So just line it up kind of in the middle and then tape it down. And let's see what happens. I'm going to do one more piece so that I can get the bottom down there too. I think it's one of those where you just have to get it going and then it's fine. They make good products. They wouldn't steer us wrong. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's just do this one here. And you can kind of see, you know, if you're on the right track here. Wait a minute, move this over. Come closer to me. Okay, and then again, we're going to put this at an angle so it has a little time for all of the blades to get cut nicely. I mean, paper to get cut. All right, let's see how this works. Oh yeah, that is nice. And you could reuse these too. No reason why not. That's what I liked about the purple tape. Yeah, look it, we've got a cute little folder. Okay, let's do one like this. And then I was thinking it'd be fun to stamp it. All right, now this one did not turn out to be long enough. So I'm just gonna move this top blade down so it cuts both of them. And we're just gonna, save the bottom fold. So you can tape it to your actual platform or to your paper, whichever you want to do, just to keep it down so it doesn't shift while you're cutting. It just popped up, but as long as they're kind of together. Oops, I'm running, this is too thick, so I gotta move that over. All right. You could make a whole mini tag book. That would be using the bookbinding for the spine. That is a great idea, Naomi. Oh, you guys. Yes, you could. You certainly could. Yeah, look at that. See, that is not coming off at all. Yeah, that's cool. So this one goes this way. So you could just tie it up here, and you could go around here, or you would only have to go here and there. And then you'd have this side pocket. And, it does cut through 2 layers. Well, it's not a problem. And then it might be fun. Let's do a smaller one. And maybe we could, layer them or something. Well, this tape seems to be coming apart a little. But it is holding nicely. See, this makes me just want to get... See, the problem with having a real translucent tape would be, because I got some, I was so excited to get these. It was like a washi tape they were stamped, so they were perforated, So it'd be an image of something, perforation, so because we're supposed to, in theory, tear it off, and have a stamp. And I was like, oh, these are going to be great. But the problem was, because it was so thin, it was a struggle to get one stamp out. It just never, never did it. But all right, let's see. I know we can do this. There. We keep missing this edge. Maybe it's going around twice. It's like, I do that all the time. Come on. You can do it. All right. Well, anyway, we can use this just for the... It does work, though, I gotta say. It's nice. It is very translucent. All right. So I'm just preventing the bottom fold from cutting. All right. Feeling a little flushed here. So what do you guys have going on this weekend? Anything fun? Laura, how's your basement? Did you get it all cleared up? What a pain. Our sump pump went the other night. It just never turned off. And I called my husband down. I'm like, is it supposed to be doing that? He's like, ugh. Then he felt it. It was all hot. So I'm just hoping it doesn't rain, because we get water in our basement too. Okay, so now we have a couple of these. So let's just see what we can make out of our stamps. While I have another small refreshing... Getting a new refrigerator delivered. That's good, Pam. You're getting there, Laura. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Mary Beth. You've tried all varieties of the painter's tape you own with varying results. Are you still going to design steel rule dies? Yes, Mary Beth. This last one, the next release is a fluke. I had a steel rule die that I was going to use for it, and I didn't like how the corners met up. And I thought, if I'm frustrated with it, that's not going to be good for you guys. So that's why we did the thinlits. But yes, the next, I have all steel rule in my next, I don't know how many I have ready to go. It's like every time I turn around, it's another deadline. So yes, I will continue to do scoreboards. Helping hubby recover from his replacement. Oh, well, I hope he's okay. Angie, I love your husband's name. Isn't it Happy? What a great name. Hey, Allison. Eileen, I hope you have what? I don't know what that is. Oh, like for a hangover? My husband had rotator cuff surgery on Monday, so it's like having a newborn. Oh, you have to wake him up to give him pain meds. Oh, that poor guy. Oh, Angie, that I bet his mother and father were just fun people to give a name of Happy, you know? It's like, what a good thing. Maybe we'd all be better off if we had good names like that. All right, so those are colors. We don't need to do that. Let's just do some stamping. Not sure where all of I have my stamps. So let's do some kind of little travel things. I'm looking for my ink. All right, let's just use this brown. This is Memento ink. This is nice because if you want to add like color, I probably wouldn't do that on craft, but you could. And let's get a couple little stamp blocks here and see what we want to do. And maybe something to cover my table. So I've got some release paper. I'll lay that down because I am a mess. Yes, get enough sleep. You've been there, not fun, but worth it in the end. Oh, it's a nickname. Okay, I thought it was his name. Like, wow, they very optimistic parents. If we name him Happy, maybe he will be. Okay, so let's see. Well, let's start off with this little gilt edge. I kind of like that one. The trick about the stamps is that you just want to, on these long ones, you just want to make sure that they're straight. So some of your blocks have grids, and those are kind of handy because you can use them to line up your stamps. But I do have a long one somewhere. Might have fallen out. Oh, here it is right here. So, you know, it's nice to have a little collection of sizes, but this one actually is kind of easier. These are thicker, so, you know, you don't have to have any of these. I've actually used my cutting pads. And here, this is one of the little cutting pads. So you could easily, let's try this. I mean, the only thing is this a little thicker, so it gives you a little more to grab. But sometimes you want a little more precision if you're getting like down close and you want to, you know, make it more exact. So however you want to do it, just make sure you line up straight. And then I did mention that I trimmed mine off a little. I don't like when you get the ink on the sides and it goes on there. So let's see, I think this one goes this way. So I'll find out. That is the trick about it because they're reversed and you can't really tell what goes where. I did want to tell you guys, I don't think I mentioned it, that we're having an event on March 14th. We're having, remember how we had the tailgate party? Well, we're going to have another one. I don't know if Angela's still on here, but look at that gilt edge on the edge. And we're going to have 9 crafters. They're store owners, and we're all going to get on and we're going to work with the book box. So you're going to see 9 different versions of the book box. It's going to be fun. These guys are characters. They are hysterical. I can't wait. I'm a little afraid. I don't know what they're going to do. There's some from Canada. There's some, it's just going to be fun. So you guys have to come. I'll put up an announcement. Fred means peace in Swedish, so that's a good name. Stamp on scrap paper first. That's a good idea, Pam. My 89-year-old father could name everyone in a photo his 4th grade class, but he couldn't remember what happened previous day. That is cruel. But, yeah, I get it. I should get a piece of scrap paper. I think that's a good idea, Pam. I have 900 sheets of paper within 2 inches of me. And, oh, wait a minute. I just made, okay. Let's do that. Just to make sure that it's going the right direction, okay? Yep, yeah, we're good. What is the best machine to get to use the thicker dyes? All right, Lynn, I don't know. What do you guys think? I would be perfectly happy with a Big Shot for like 99% of my projects. The only thing is, I would say, if you're planning on getting larger, you know, using larger dies, you might want to get one of the 9-inch machines. If you have issues with your hands, like mobility, you might want to try one of the switches. That's the new machine that they have out. And, you know, it's like a push button. So it's hard to say, you know, everybody has their favorite. I just love the Big Shot. So it's up to you. What do you guys think? What's your favorite? Switch, Big Shot Plus. Love any kind of circular stamp. Yeah, they're fun. And you know what, Janine? We figured out that there are dies that will cut the little circles. Or if you are one of the people like me who never could get rid of your paper punches, most of these work with the different size paper punches. You might have a little bit more around the edge, but that's like I don't know how big, an inch, 1 3/4 inch. I don't know what it is, but, and then you can punch them out ahead of time and just have them and add them, like layer them, you know, on top or wherever. So yeah, circles are fun. It's nice to vary them too. So let's just add our little bird. Let's see. He's flying off into the distance. I'll put him down here. And I'm just kind of randomly stamping these, but I think they would be pretty. You know, if you had a white, actually, let's get one. If you had your white pen, your jelly roll, just to kind of go around the edge and maybe do like a little border, just add a little bit of interest here, you know, do it. Make sure all your ink is dry. But, you know, adding colors and layers just make it more fun, more to look at. Which more is more. We all agree. And then when you get inside, you can do your little pockets. And, you know, it's amazing how much you can do in this little bit of space. You know, that just makes it kind of stand out a little. And you could color in. Let's color in his little envelope. I don't want to go over the line, so I'm just going to kind of do this like sketchy, scribbly, but it does make it stand out, and you get what it is. What else? We have to do this. I love this cancellation thing. So, you know, you could really have fun making little mini works of art here. If you don't have a lot of time, you have a tiny sidekick machine and a Big Shot. More is better, always. Yes, that is so sad. Oh, thanks, Chris. Gemini is great. You know what? The Gemini doesn't do the steel rule dies. So if you have them and that's what you're asking about, the Gemini is not going to work. Now I don't know. Do I want to go over my white? I think so. Let's just, yeah, that's pretty subtle. Maybe one down here. It's easy to get carried away. And maybe, what should we put up there? Well, we could do a little plane going off into the distance there. Just want to make sure we get the right end. So I'm just going to kind of aim for this bottom part to be flying up here. And with the solid stamps, you know, you just want to make sure you get them all filled in. If you're not using a MISTI, and actually maybe let's have them go that way. Yeah, that's cute. You know, so you have thick, you have skinny, you have round, you've got something colored in, you've got text. So, you know, I don't think this needs a lot more. You know, you could just make a bunch of these fun little booklets. And, even if you took 2 of these, you could join them like this, glue here, and you have that little book. Like, who was saying that? Hey, Bo, where do I go to buy directly? Yes, it's on Etsy. Thank you, Bo. But Bo, are you in the US or are you in out of the country? Because the shipping is a pain. So not that I'm telling you not to buy it, but if you're in the UK, we have other people that we would recommend, just so you don't have to pay the VAT and all that stuff. The Switch is appealing, but I just can't justify until my arthritis makes hand crank. Yeah, well, I mean, use what you have. You really, it's fun to get new stuff, but if you don't need it, then you just feel guilty and, it's not worth it. But every once in a while, I gotta splurge. Okay, what else? What was I going to show you? I guess we did it. Here's one going open this way. So what you could do is even, cut another one out of like pattern paper and add that inside. There's just so many things you can do with these tags. And I just took one out and I don't know. I think I was cleaning up and I found these Christmas ones and it's just like, I need to do another version of them, so maybe, I don't know. I have a ton of samples that I have to make because I'm starting to teach again. I'm doing 2 stamp shows, one in Michigan, I'll be in Novi. So we have to get our group together again and have a dinner, and who knows, maybe something else. There's a giant Dollar Tree out there. I didn't get there last time. So maybe we'll get there. Yeah, Sandy Mayfield told me about it, and it was probably 20 miles. I just didn't have time. So who knows? Here are those dies if anybody's interested. Well, I'll just show you. Not dies, stamps. See, I'm so used to saying dies. Here are the stamps. I have most of these in the Etsy store. Eileen Hull Etsy shop is the name of it, I think. This is snail mail inspiration. So this one works with that. And all these little pieces fit inside these blocks. This is the original one. And now we have the die that goes with it too, called snail mail. This is kind of a background, vintage damask. And this one is the button cards. It's the same as this one, but I only have that one. Now we're doing these in the white rubber. So if you're wondering, I only have them in the white rubber. And then the other ones are, this is The Wonderful World of Flowers. And then these are the 2 new ones called Button Cards 2 and then Snail Mail Postage. So these actually fit most of them, or you can use parts of them on that snail mail. It's all kind of a postage theme. That was the thought of it. So, wow. For something that I didn't think I had anything to talk about, I am still blabbing away. You love your big shot. It's a great workhorse. I agree. I've been cutting hearts and circles for the prayer tree at the vigil. Oh, that's nice for Ukraine. Oh my God, those, I can hardly, I want to watch, but I don't want to watch. You know what I mean? It's not good. You did an excellent demo with Alex. Oh, thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad, Bo. If you have adult children, the new Switch would be a great gift request. My kids complain every year they don't know what to buy. Oh, that's a good idea, Lisa. You got the Switch so you can use the bigger dies. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, I'm not watching any news right now. Actually, I've been watching BBC. I love when you live stream from the Dollar Tree. Well, that can happen. Except now it's $1.25. It's just not as much fun. But, we have to make these sacrifices. Switch, it's on its way to you. You're gonna, me too. I'm getting mine too. Sorry, this thing was crooked the whole time. Well, you know, that's what happens when you're a lush. Yeah. So, guys, I think that's all I have today. You want a Dollar Tree in Australia. Debbie, you don't have any version of like a dollar store or like a discount store or anything? This beverage is not bad for an amateur. I just like to always have other people make my drinks. It is, oh, hi, Teresa. This is a whiskey sour. I should have put that in there. I didn't want my hands to get sticky, but it turns out this is pretty sticky anyway. You got your Switch at Hobby Lobby for $199? Wow. You're recently gifted the Big Shot Pro. Those are nice. Didn't get it, but love the black one. Yeah. Cheap shops, but not like yours. We call them junk shops. I would love to go to a junk shop. Haha. Yes. No Dollar Tree in the UK. Dorothy, but you've got the Tiger store. And that's pretty good because I did a Facebook Live in your Tiger store. Just got your book box today. Oh, good. Hi, Teresa. Your apologies if you said this already. What set is the tags dies part of? You know what? I had it right here. But then I started drinking. It's this one. This is the waterfall card, waterfall and tags. I don't know why they call it card. I did not name that. But I did say waterfall and tags. So maybe they have to give it a category. I'm not sure how they do that. Love the Switch as it's cutting different brands of dyes. Great. Well, that's good. Oh, yeah. Pound stores. You've got Poundland. That sounds good, too. Hey, Karen Bierce. Hi, Alexia. Yeah, this is a really good set because you've got the waterfall set and then you have 3 sizes of tags, which I just put in my beautiful, did I put one in here? Let me see. Let me open it up and show you. I can't remember. Oh, it's upside down. Hang on. I think I put it in the wrong way. So I've got to fix that. Yeah, here it is right here. I have a lot of extras for this one because I have to cut these for my team. So it's like I just open a couple packs and load them up and put them on my big die cutter so I can do a lot at a time. But yeah, this, all right, let's look at it. It comes with 3 sizes of tags. And, you know, we use the big one today. And then the waterfall piece, that's the, you know, got the score line, so that's where it is creased, and then there's a mat for it, and then these are the little slots that you can put in the tags to, you know, make little pockets, so you just lay them on there, and then this goes on here, and then these are like the little coin circles, you know, that you put around the, like up here like that. So yeah, you get a lot of pieces and it cuts a lot of good stuff. So thank you. It is a good, but this is from Sizzix, Teresa. I just put in the beginning of the video, I opened it and put my dies in here. Isn't it pretty? Not much craft shop stuff at our cheap shops, which aren't cheap either. Yeah, it's from Sizzix. Do you know of a good box to make a gift? Set of A2 cards for a friend. Yeah, I do. I just happen to know. Use the book box. Where is it? Well, it's this size. Wait a minute. I have a ton of samples here. Here's one right here that Pam made and shared the other day. And this holds A2 cards. Right here. See? Fits perfectly. So yeah, I think that would be a great set for a friend. Don't you think? Binders is lovely, but not bank balance friendly. Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I'm going to get on my email and see if this house is sold. And I'm going to hope that it is. Thank you for hanging out with me, having a drink or two. Maybe I will have another one. You just discovered a Tiger store not far from you, but they don't seem to do online. Another one is Daiso. And Daiso does do online. That's like a Japanese dollar store, but it's like $1.50 or more. Sometimes it's not just a single price. It's hey Sarah Lizzie. And congratulations again, Marion. Oh, good. I'm glad you came, Christy. Thank you. I'll let you know. All right. Well, have a good weekend, guys. And next week is going to be kind of busy, so I'm not sure how much good stuff I'm going to have for you, but at least we'll get on. We'll keep in touch, and I just have a lot of deadlines, so I'm going to do as much as I can over the weekend, but we'll see. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Thanks for having a drink with me. All right. We might have to do happy hour again. Okay. Thanks, guys. See ya.